Here at West Virginia Wesleyan College, diversity is something that we push for, but somehow don't have. No matter who you are or where you come from, diversity here on campus is something we lack, but we can strive for.
I believe that to have a commitment to diversity, it means to be always open to change and inclusion of everyone, not just, your friends or not just your athletes or just everyone in general.
I feel like for a college or a university to really embrace diversity, it really needs to come from the people in the school and in the community. And there's, I'm sure there's things schools can do to try to increase people's acceptance for diversity, but I feel like it really just it comes down to the people in the school and their values and everything they've been taught.
As far as diversity here on Wesleyan campus, I definitely think that, we are making progress, and we have made progress, I should say. We, the Black Student Union, the Multicultural Department does a good job of, bringing that here, but we also need, other organizations, to do more things, to collaborate with the.
So what does it mean to have commitment to diversity? That means keeping an open mind. I think that's very important when you're interacting with different cultures, and especially if you're exposed to different people from different backgrounds who have different stories and grew up different from you, basically. And I think that's important only because we shouldn't live in a world where we're only accustomed to I live this way and that's the right way and that's the only way people are supposed to live. No, there's a bunch of other ways and other ways people can live and other ways people do things because they come from different places, obviously.
These are things that we talk about in a lot of meetings, whether it's strategic planning, president's cabinet, board of trustee meetings. We actually have a number of benchmarks we try to set based on other institutions. And one of those benchmarks is ensuring we have a diverse enough student body, that we have a student body that has enough international origin to it. But again, to make sure we have faculty support for students, staff support for students, tremendous levels of programming. I speak very highly of the work that Robbie Quarles has done in our Multicultural Programs and Services Office, where he's delivered really rich programming that expands beyond weeks like Black History Month as a month or Martin Luther King Jr. Day week. He's really tried to do things that last the whole semester, and those programs include talkbacks and a variety of other things that really enrich the Wesleyan experience.
One of the most diverse institutions in the state of West Virginia. I think we should take pride in that and show the state of West Virginia and the rest of the country how colleges like Wesleyan can do diversity the right way, and we can support diverse students the right way. It's important to embrace those cultures and communities and set a precedent for the rest of the country on how to support our diverse students.
I think of a campus that just respect everyone and not just favor, a specific ethnicity because of whatsoever reason, because they have the highest GPA or they brought, good test scores to the school or whatever reason that they're here for, but because they, college honestly wants to, bring them here and let them teach us about them, and not us trying to teach others about them, but let them have a voice, a campus that allows everyone to speak, freedom of speech, but in a appropriate way. I think a diverse campus also, we include diversity in the classroom, which is very important.
One thing schools could definitely do is, let their studying abroad programs, strengthen their studying abroad programs, let students know about that, because there's definitely an experience to be had in going somewhere else and learning from someone else's culture, and that can really do a lot for someone as a person to learn and to experience other cultures.
Understanding of this school would be like a variety of ethnicity in West Virginia, different cultures, different people, different teachers.
Currently serving as BSU president and a resident assistant, I believe that it is important not to assume that every student of the same ethnicity come from the same upbringing and background.
Diversity has played a major role in my professional career. I started out at Belmont University, where I created the Bridges to Belmont program with a small staff of people. That was a program only exclusively dedicated to students of color and diverse students from low-income areas in Nashville, Tennessee. Transitioning here to Wesleyan and doing diversity programming for students here at my alma mater has been an incredible honor to rebuild programming, to shape programming, and show why diversity is important in liberal arts institutions like Wesleyan College.
Well, diversity has played a great role in my career, certainly in influencing decision making and broadening my perspective. Certainly, as a fairly privileged student in college, I had a lot of horizons expanded by interacting with students from all different backgrounds, again, different races, colors, sexual orientations, gender identities, and that starts to form a broader list of things you consider when you make decisions.